As we've seen Sarah Seidner's report, and she reported herself saying that victims themselves don't want to come forward because of the cultural sensitivities and the shame that's attached to such a heinous crime. How difficult then is it for your office then to go and prosecute and add to the list of evidence that you say you have against Muammar Gaddafi?
This is true. The victim has problem to come out, but in our court, the crimes are massive. So the crime we are charging Gaddafi is a crime against humanity, meaning a widespread and systematic attack, in this case through rapes against victims. So we don't need to prove one case, we need to prove massive number of cases. And in this sense, the evidence could be different. The evidence could be soldiers who receive instruction to do it. The evidence could be doctors or psychologists who were talking to the victims. That's the kind of evidence we are collecting. So let me clarify. We are still collecting evidence. We are not yet presenting the charges. We are collecting the evidence, and the day we are sure we'll present the case in court.
What kind of evidence do you believe the cell phone video actually adds to your case?
Depend, because the problem in the court is it's not just a journalist. We have to certify the authenticity of the video. So we need the person who took the video, for instance. We need more evidence. But as I said before, these are interesting pieces, but it's not the only way to prove the case. For instance, we have some information about people saying Gaddafi himself was given instructions. So if we can confirm this evidence, that could be enough to present this type of cases. It's a crime against humanity. It's a widespread campaign of rapes. So I had to show this happened.
What do you say that earlier in this week there was a human rights investigator saying that these allegations of widespread rape used as a weapon of war amounts to what is being quoted as saying mass hysteria? What do you say to that?
No. The problem is we will not present the case at the beginning. When we present charges against Gaddafi, we had evidence about some individual rapes, but we cannot confirm the existence of these wide plans. What happened now in the last week, the Office of the Prosecutor, received information more specific that allow us to conduct a new investigation. We are collecting evidence now. So it's true. The Commission of Inquiry who went to Libya and ourselves, we did not present charges at the beginning on rapes because we were still collecting evidence to prove Gaddafi's responsibility. Now it's different. We are collecting the evidence, so it's our investigation, not their investigation, and we are collecting the evidence, and the day we are sure, we'll present in court. But the way to stop these rapes is stop Gaddafi. Arresting him will be the most effective way to stop these rapes.
How strong of a case do you believe you have against Muammar Gaddafi? A strong, solid case against him?
We present two charges, murder and political persecution. On these two charges, we have a lot of evidence, and I hope the judges will rule in the coming weeks and will decide in our favor and will issue another warrant. And then the challenge will be to arrest them, because arresting him will be the end of these crimes.
But therein
you
lies
cannot
the difficulty,
control these
Mr.
crimes.
Moreno Ocampo. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but therein lies the difficulty in trying to arrest. You've got other world leaders there that you have indicted on war crimes charges who are still running free. Mr. Omar al-Bashir of Sudan, he's been indicted for 2 years now, and he's still running free. So how difficult is it going to be to actually get Muammar Gaddafi there on the stand?
It's always difficult. Remember, when in the U.S. you investigate Richard Nixon, was difficult. Even he was reelected after Watergate. So it's always difficult. But in the particular case of Libya, it's different. Because first, it's a global consensus. Gaddafi cannot commit these crimes. And in Libya, Gaddafi was ruling by fear. And we believe he's ordering rapes to instill more fear. But the fear is going out. People is losing the fear. So I believe the arrest warrant could create a momentum to change the situation in Libya. That's why I believe in this case, justice will make a difference.